And we are live. How are you, Jerome?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Very good. Are you tired from Black Friday already?
Yes, you probably hear it in my voice. It's been a lot the last week, but it's to be expected.
Yeah, it's exciting, but it is very tiring, right? All of the stuff that needs to happen, just getting these things up and running. But also
Yeah.
because we have a pretty exciting announcement to do today, and we're just gonna get to this in just a few minutes. And as we can see, a few people are starting to join us. So as you're joining us, please let us know on the chat where are you connecting from. Make sure you even click the StreamYard link so that we can see who you are. And let me ask you guys, what have you bought this Black Friday already? Are you looking for something? Oh, what's up, George? Good to see you,
Hey,
man.
George. How's it going, man?
From
I actually
Cyprus.
haven't bought anything.
Yeah, we did. Well, the company did.
Oh, the
We
company. Yeah, I mean personally.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, yes,
personally,
indeed. From Peru.
what are you gonna buy for yourself? It's all for us. Got Cindy joining. How you doing, Cindy? Good to see you here.
Hey, Cindy.
Uh,
No, but you got like Amazon are doing a Black Friday thing, but I
oh,
just
really?
haven't bought. Yeah, yeah. Amazon have
Okay.
loads of sales, man. But I
Okay.
haven't. Usually, I buy stuff, the crap that I don't need. But I've resisted this year somehow.
Yeah. So yeah, we bought stuff that we need, right?
Yeah,
We bought stuff that is gonna help the rest of the year for just a little less or getting a little more. So with this in mind, let's see. Okay, we just got good. Just got a inbox just sorted. I think I'm never going to open email again. Amazing. So George, I have a surprise. Well, you're already in, but a bit of a surprise for a lot of the friends that are gonna be watching this that are not part of the Atarim family just yet. Exactly around this thing. So how about we dive in, Jerome, into and we're gonna start with that with the new one, and then we're gonna dive into the offering that we have, or the main offering that we have here, right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, I think it's good to point. This isn't just for new users, also for existing, because if you upgrade, you
Yes,
get them too. So
this is
yeah,
for the existing users, and we're gonna get to this in a minute because you can really get a whole bunch of cool stuff as an existing user, and just get more value for really the same amount of money that you're paying here. But oh, you got Joe's got himself a noise canceling headset for Black Friday. That's really cool. I
I
think
hope
I
you don't
should.
have a wife because I have some of those too, and she gets really annoyed at me when she tries to talk to me, and I just completely ignore her by
Can't hear
accident.
her. I think I
Yeah,
might be good with the baby now. Get something like
true,
this.
true. Yeah,
So let's dive into what we're offering. So last year, what we did is we came with this concept of let's break Black Friday, right? And the idea was that everyone is offering like a discount and 20% here, 30% there. Let us do something completely out of the box so that we can serve people on a different new level, but also to try and break the mold, because when you're doing, and you guys know, we're all in the digital space. So if you want to do like smart digital marketing, you got to break the mold, right? You got to do something that is completely out of the box. Got Christy joining us. How you doing, Christy? And we have Disha joining us. How you doing? Bought a blanket and a pan from Amazon. Oh, you already,
exciting.
yeah, she already mentioned the blanket, doing like, what's that, like a mink blanket or something, right? A fox mink blanket. That's awesome, Disha. So let's see what we have. How are we breaking Black Friday this year? Last year, what we did is we gave people one domain so that you can experiment with our system, and that got a few thousand people on board. How many exactly, Jerome? Do you remember?
3,996 or something like that.
Right.
I see the
So
number a lot, so
yeah, so almost 4,000 people that joined us just to get that free domain, that free one website thing. So this time we're gonna limit it. We're gonna put a cap on what we're doing, just because it was just like too crazy last time, and we don't want to overwhelm our system. We don't want to overwhelm the support, and because we still want to serve our own customers and the people that are taking us up on the paid stuff. But guys, we're breaking Black Friday again, and with our brand new email support desk, we decided to open this up to the market and to offer the first email support desk that is specifically designed for website agencies and freelancers, 100% for free. So no, we're not talking about 20% discount, 30% discount, that what you will see on every other offer this year. This is 100% discount, giving you an email or an email-based support desk that is specifically designed for web agencies and freelancers. So if you're not part of the so this is a we're doing this because this is a brand new feature. Joel, maybe you want to talk a little bit about why we decided to incorporate email into our platform?
Yeah, of course. So one of the main reasons is because I think it's a very easy habit to go back to. You get like a whole new system, even if you've got, teamwork desk, or if you've got anything like that, you still just go back to your emails at some point because your client emailed you on it, right? And then you fall back into old habits. So I think we just thought, let's just make it a part of the system itself. Now you have everything you need. You don't need to go back to it. And if your clients do stray away, they can always come back. And if they do email you, instead of you having to bring those emails over to a system, copy paste stuff, make sure everything's in place, it gets put into your system for you. So even if your clients, and clients have the habit of doing that, they're very stubborn, they don't want change. Um, and if they don't want to change, they don't have to. Even though it's better if they do, but they don't have to, and that means you don't have to. So you can stay in your system that you're using for everything.
Right.
So
So
yeah,
I agree. Just trying to get everything consolidated, which is one of the challenges that we have in our industry. That everything is so fragmented. You're jumping around. You're copy pasting. There's double entry all over the place, and you don't have that source of truth. That one source of truth. So that was
exactly.
the initial idea for the Atarim platform as well. And with this email inbox, it just consolidates the whole thing, so that there is no need for any other collaboration or communication system, because everything is built into this one. Now, just to be clear, this with this offering, you're getting the email inbox, so you're not getting any of the websites, but you have an email inbox that is specifically designed for web agencies. And what does that mean? That means that every request. Oh, that's awesome, Cindy. Just finished setting up mine
Awesome.
up in Atarim. Love it already. I love that, Cindy. Welcome to this new platform. And there's already stage 2, stage 3. As you know us, we're not stopping with the initial
Yeah.
awesomeness, but there's already a lot of awesome ideas
And
from you guys.
the dev team love it, man. They love it.
Yeah. So what we have here with this support desk, every message that comes in becomes a task automatically, which means that everything is already neatly organized into their different tasks, so you can really see and assign users, track time for the different requests. As we can see here, we can track the different time. We can set the statuses, set the priority, add tags for each one of those. For each one of those things that are all filterable, and you can search for those items directly inside that inbox, inside that support desk. But also, this all goes into our Kanban view. So let me open our system right here, so you can see what we're dealing with. Oh, I think they're kind of playing with my account. Let me see what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna let them kind of finish because this is my testing account, so I don't know what's going on in there. So I'm not gonna mess with that. But basically, inside the agency dashboard, you can hook up a domain, or hook up a domain and set up your own custom email address that is gonna give you all of these requests in one go. And then from that point, as you're going through the different requests, the different information that is coming in, you can really make sure that everything is being handled one after the next, right? So here it is. I got it sorted right now. So you can see this is my inbox, and I can compose emails as you would expect. I can set the status of the task. I can set the urgency of the different requests. I can add custom tags, which later on I can filter them. I can assign responsibility for the different team members. This is where I would write my email request. And when I start working, I can start tracking time. Now, every email that comes in also goes into the boards where you can see I have these requests right here, and I can see which ones I already completed with. And this one is what I'm going to work on today. I'm going to work on this one as well today. And as I'm completing these, the client is automatically notified so that I don't need to send yet another a project or another email notification, or just send a message saying I'm done. I just drag it to here or change the status in the slider over there, and it automatically notifies the client, even for those different status changes. Now, if you click here, you get this, you get the different information, including all of the attachments for this email, all of those, everything that you would expect from a support desk is built into this with this awesome new view where we can even assign different users and so on. Now, that's not it. When I go to the time entries, I can even take the requests that came in on the support desk and transform them into and export them into PDFs so I can send timesheets over to my agency clients. And again, guys, this is all for free. So when we're going to go back to here, you can go to this page right now. Jerome, what is the new URL? One?
Support desk. Oh, sorry, free desk.
Free
/
desk.
free dash desk. Yeah.
That's what we need to get the ball rolling. And you can apply this right here. Oh, I sent it with an HTTP. So it should be HTTPS right here, right? I'm going to say it again. HTTPS. Yeah, so come on in, join in. Now, all that you need to do is you need to apply. So because this is really a big step that we're taking here by allowing people to use the system and to send emails. So we got to make sure that we're actually getting the people that we want to serve, which are web agencies and freelancers. So what you want to do is you want to add your agency's website over here. So for me, that would be Ace Digital London. I'll take that URL, drop it in here, drop in my email, Vito@Ace Digital London, and I would want to click this button to apply. Now, we're going to approve each and every person that is applying here manually. So you got to stick with us for about 24 hours as we're going to review every person that is applying. We're going to look at the website, make sure that you are the right person to use our system and that we can actually help you. We can actually serve you. So atarim.io/free-desk, and you can access this thing. Now, I know that a lot of people that are watching this are already existing users, so I would ask you, kindly ask you, to share this with everyone that you know that can benefit from this offering. Free-desk. This is the one that you would want to direct people onto. Now, more than that, if you go to your own profile, to your own account, you can get your referral link as well. So when they join us on the higher services, with the websites and the integrations and all of the other goodies that our system allows, then you can even get some recurring revenue on your side. So don't be shy to use the referral link that is found within each one of your accounts. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to share the love, just send people over to our way, which is atarim.io/free-desk. And let me see, we got some, that's Nicole. How you doing, Nicole? As a website client, getting quick replies to support email is super important. I agree. And when everything is bundled up with your personal emails and your all of those newsletters that you sign up to, that's a whole bunch of mess. But even more than that, like they just get lost in the flow. So definitely we're solving this with having a dedicated support desk, support at your agency or something like that. Cindy, Thank you. Yeah, I know that you have that you're working with a lot of people through your network of funnel builders. So I think that would be amazing for them. So we would appreciate that. We got Facebook users saying absolutely essential when running care plans. In my view, 100%. When you're running care plans, you want to get how to. You want to make sure that you have those requests neatly organized, but you can also track time so that you're not over delivering and undercharging. So all of the stuff that I showed you, you're still going to get all of the agency KPIs that we have within our platform. I'm going to close this one that I tried before, and I'm going to open this one up. So when you're using the support desk, it's going to give you the first response time, the task completion time, how many tasks are urgent, how many tasks you already completed, the weekly number of tasks, so you can track your activity. And you can see this is more relevant to the websites, but you can see the task completed, so you can check your productivity over time, as well as the tracked time that is right here, as well as every action that you actually took. So everything is nice and cool and organized with the Atarim dashboard right here. So back to this one, Jerome. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I wish I had party poppers because I think it's a great thing for agencies. You know, like when you said that you were announcing, I wish I had like a with a
Yeah.
just because like we used to use Teamwork Desk, which obviously is a ticketing system, but it always felt really separate to what we were doing. And I think that's the point of this is that this is this is the only one that's designed with agencies and freelancers in mind. Um,
Yeah.
and it's free. So like
And
I
it's
just
free.
Teamwork Desk is so expensive. What is it, like $30 per new user or something ridiculous like that, right?
Yeah. We were paying about, as an agency, we were paying about $90 a month just for the
Yeah.
support desk solution. But that replaces Zendesk, QuickDesk, or Freshdesk, every
Yeah,
uh, XXX desk type of solution that is
exactly.
out there. But more than just replacing, this is a new level of work for specifically for website agencies and freelancers. Nothing is designed to serve us, guys, and this is something that we put in front of us as we started expanding our platform for that basic plugin that we released 2+ years ago. We realized that nothing is trying to serve us. Everything is just patches and patches of generic tools from project management systems that are trying to serve everyone and have no consideration of our workflow or our needs. And now with the support desk, we're doing the same thing. The tools that you have in here, you will not find them anywhere else because no one is really thinking of website agencies specifically. They're just trying to serve everyone. So yeah, definitely this is the. So I have a question here from Christy. If I have multiple projects with the same client, how would that work? Oh, so if they send you an email, so this is for existing users. If you have a bunch of websites already set up, the new support desk is going to automatically filter those requests into the relevant websites, right? Which is awesome in its own right, and exactly this type of thing that we can only do if we are hyper focused on websites specifically, right? So what we do in this mechanism, the auto filtering process, is that we already know the email addresses of all of your clients because we send them notifications for statuses and comments and new tasks and all those kind of stuff. So what we do, and we know on which websites they are on. So what we do is we filter when an email request comes in, we look into your account and we try to figure out which website has this exact email address. And if we can find it, we're going to drop that message, that task, directly into that website, which means that the client can see a record of all of the requests that they made to you via email in their website automatically. Now, Christy here is asking, what if you have a bunch of websites with the same client? In that case, we will not do it. So the instructions for the dev team was, if there is doubt where to place the email, just drop it into the inbox. And then Christy, you can go here and go to this task and go additional information and assign it to one of the websites that you have listed right here manually. So we're going to try and automate this for you, But if there is doubt, it's just going to land inside the inbox, inside the thing itself here. Yeah, so exactly what George is asking. What if the email is the same? So this is what's going to happen. It's just going to land here, and you can assign it to wherever you want, or not, or keep it in the inbox. That's up to you. Awesome. And then we have Cindy saying, I use Lead Owl. Is there a way to get a new email indicator as a Zap so I can get immediate notifications on my phone? Yes, I think that we already have this in our Zap. And when it comes to integrations, we've pushed hard on integrations over the past couple of months. We now have Zapier with more than 16 Zaps that are available. And then we also have webhooks with 15 different webhooks that you can integrate, and which with webhooks you can actually do it with all of those other integration tools that are out there. But I'm excited to say that we are also in the progressive process of integrating with Integromat. I think it was, right, Joel? Integromat, yeah. Check this out. It's now being approved. So this is going to be out as soon as they approve us. So I believe so, Cindy. Check out and let me know. If not, we can adapt this. This is all brand new. Don't forget connects IT. So with the webhooks, Christy, I think you can already do it. If they have webhook solution, you can already hook this up over there and connect them properly. Would be a way to have some tags per project, so it's easier to assign a new task to specific project. Yes, there is something coming up. I'm not going to talk about this yet, but don't worry, Christy, we got you covered on this one as well.
That's been requested, that type of functionality, and nearly every person I speak to requests something like that.
Yeah, just like bundling projects into something that is above project. So all of this is coming beginning of next year. Let me see what else we have here. Right, basic plugin you're joking. I found my mind was blown. Mine as well when I got that sorted. But compared to where we are now, George, I'm sure you would agree that it was a wise decision joining early on. And guys, we're just getting started. So, Free Email Support Desk, I'm asking every existing user, please help us and spread this around. Go to your favorite group on Facebook, your favorite group on on Twitter and on LinkedIn, and just on your Facebook profile, and even all of those things that the kids are on right nowadays. Jerome, you're a part of some of those gaming channels that I don't even know about anymore.
No, I only go on Reddit, man. But yeah, I think you're thinking of stuff like Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat. Is that what all the kids use? I don't know, man.
No, but you have those. There's even Slack groups. You have like a bunch of people on Slack groups nowadays, and then there is what is the one that you're on? The gaming one.
Oh, Discord, you mean?
Discord.
Yeah. That's not really a gaming thing. It's used for everything, man.
Yeah. Okay,
it replaced Skype, basically. It replaced Skype.
It's like Slack, isn't it? It's kind of a Slack thing.
Yeah, essentially, but it's more for like personal use. You wouldn't really use it for work, but you have like different servers that you can join that are specifically geared towards something.
Right. Yeah. So the link is atarim.io/free-desk. Please share this wherever you can. Now, let's go and talk a little bit about existing users. I'm happy I saw the potential in the very beginning. I'm happy to have you on board for a couple of years, Cindy. I'm really happy that I know a lot of our users personally, that I even early on I got the opportunity or the privilege to do like more than 100 sessions with our early adopters. So yeah, I know everyone by name and I know everyone by trade. I know what everyone is doing, and I love that. Good thing they actually listens. Yeah, because again, like I'm saying, George, no one is building for our industry. We are the only ones that are building productivity tools specifically for web agencies and freelancers. Literally in the world, there is nothing out there that is super hyper focused on our industry.
It's because it's hard. That's why no one does
Yes.
it. It's hard.
Okay, cool. So let's see. Existing users, what do you get? So this is our Black Friday thing. I worked on an awesome video here that illustrates our journey over the past 2 years, what we're coming from and what we're trying to do. And and of course, if you are an existing user, maybe you're on some of the lower tiers, maybe you were started with WP feedback and you kind of put this aside because it was too basic at the time. So we try to create this page to get people up to date with everything that has happened over the past year or so. So if you'll allow me, I'm going to just go through everything here. So intuitive visual collaboration on the client's website. So we have the client interface plugin. Guys, we started as a WordPress plugin, and now Atarim has two sides to it. We have the client interface plugin that you install on your client's website that allows for visual collaboration. If people don't know how that kind of works, oh no, that's not the right URL. Showcase.atarim. It allows you to click anything on the website itself and leave a comment where the request is. So, for example, change this icon. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other stuff here. Some things that we added recently is the approve page that allows you to approve all of the tasks on the page and mark this page as done with one click. We also have responsive mode that allows you to review the websites in all kinds of different viewports. So let's do the mobile and see how that website looks. Oh, there's a margin top issue here, right, Jerome? We need to take care of. And we got all of those things. And of course, we can change the size of the view, go back to desktop, and so on. So I'm going to go out of this and go back to our standard view. And all of the requests, even the ones that are coming from email, are going to be automatically filtered or manually filtered into the websites, are going to appear here on the sidebar. I think that we even have some email tasks already mapped into this website. No, we don't. Okay. We have some general ones. So when you click on a button, it takes you directly to that location of the task, pops it open for you so you can get started with the work. But we're also taking an automated screenshot that marks the exact location of this request. And that is all fitting to the other part of Atarim, which is the agency dashboard. And inside the agency dashboard, we've innovated a whole lot over the past few months. We have the email support desk that I just talked about for a few minutes that allows you to collaborate with your clients through email and automatically filtering all of the requests into the different clients' websites. But we also have advanced time tracking, branded time reports. So you add your logo once and it's going to show this everywhere throughout our platform. So really, our users are selling Atarim as part of their collaboration process with clients. So they're actually pitching this throughout their pitch. And if I'm going to go to here, you want to watch Tatiana. She's talking about how they are closing deals by showing the clients how easy working with them is going to be done just by selling Atarim as their system, as Hyde Creative's system of collaboration. And I think Thomas also said the same here on this video, and we're seeing more and more of this behavior, this awesome behavior. So feel free. Our success, your success is our success. And so we have the advanced time tracking. When you brand our platform, we brand it everywhere for the client. And of course, innovative automation tools for website builders like the image optimization and push to the media with one click. For example, if we're going to go to the agency dashboard, and let's find a task that has a request. So I'm going to go to latest tasks first. And we have that showcase website. It sounds something that has an image. There is something here, Jerome, right? There it is. Okay. So we got this one. We want to use this image on this website. Where do they want this? Okay, let's look at this auto screenshot was off for this request, but I'm going to click this button. This is going to minify this image for web and drop this directly into the relevant media folder so that you can just go there and use it. How do you go there? You click this button. That's going to take you directly to that page. on that website so you can get started and pop it open right here for you. So this image is already waiting to be used inside the media folder and replace the icon that is here in the background. Um, what else? Did I miss something, Jerome, on some of the cool automations tools that we created?
I don't think so. I think you covered it all, man.
Okay, got the auto login, the media folder. Yeah, there's loads of cool stuff. Daily reports, weekly reports, automated reports, and all those kind of things. So he was going, he saw Thomas, and I actually reached out to Thomas after I saw that he worked on your website, Nicole. So thanks for flagging this, and that was an awesome session to do and to document how Thomas dropped 6 months from every project that he does, and he does really complex projects usually.
Yeah, he's a cool
Right,
guy.
we have a question from Flipback. I like that. Is that an agency name? It's like, it sounds like a band name. That's a cool one. How do you manage scope creep when the customer can start clicking endlessly, requesting changes?
Kill
Okay,
them,
so
murder
that's
them.
one way. That's one way. But that's I don't recommend doing that at all. What I would suggest is let them express themselves. Why are we scared of the client telling us what they think? You don't have to do everything, but you want to know what they think. It's going to help you serve them better later on. And we do this with our users as well. As you can see here, I'm trying to be as open and as receptive as possible to feedback and to change, because again, you guys' success is my success, and your client success flip back is gonna be your success, because the initial project is not the end. It's just the beginning of that relationship that you can build for years to come. So what I would say around this: let them express themselves. Then don't do everything. Don't say yes to everything. So I'm gonna give you a quick, nice tip that is gonna not only help you avoid scope creep, not only help you allow your clients to express themselves without the fear of getting pushback, but also allow you to build a backlog of requests that you can tap into when your agency goes into the famine stage, right? Agencies have feast and famine. Sometimes you have work, sometimes you don't have work. So what do you do when you don't have work? Usually what we do is we start looking for new clients. But with what I'm going to show you right now, flip back, you can just use this methodology and just generate work for you every time that you have an open slot on your calendar. So let's check this out. Let's say that I have a client here. Jerome, what do you want to do that is out of scope?
I want the form to
Right.
have 10 more fields in it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna even
Even though
make
we
it
agreed on this is going to be a simple contact form, but I want 10 more fields. I want it to be multi-page, and I want it
right.
to take credit card payments.
Okay, awesome. I love that. So I would even phrase it as a client. I thought that we will have. So they already think that you agreed, right? I thought that we will have a 4-page quoting form that will allow the customer to also pay, right? Sounds familiar? We had a few clients like this, Jerome, right? Got these
Yeah,
messages, regardless
yeah.
of the system or not. But this is a big scope flip, flip back. Let me know if you agree. I'm gonna post this comment, right?
And also, I would just quickly go on that
Yes.
message. I think it's really easy to disregard when a client says that I thought we spoke about this. They could have mentioned it in a call at some point, or at the beginning of a project. They could be outright lying, wherever they are, or they might just think that you did speak about it. But most 9 times out of 10, most clients are not doing this to be malicious. They genuinely thought that they did speak to you about this, and it's what they want. All right.
Yeah.
So but the instant reaction is, what's wrong with this guy? We've never spoken about this. Why is he requesting this? He's requesting it because obviously he needs it for his business, especially, and in this case it's very specific, but your
Yeah.
clients are
He
doing this
wants it
because they,
for sure.
yeah, exactly. So if they want something, it shouldn't be a bad thing. You should see it as a good thing. And then what Vito's going to say is show you why it's a good thing.
Right. So Flipback, you you build a website and you kind of had an impression that all they wanted was a basic contact form, but now they want this thing. This is a full-on project, right? This is like a few £100 at least to build something like this with a payment system integrated into Stripe. And who is going to set up Stripe? Probably Flipback, right? And who's going to be on the call with them because they need to approve his token and send the code in the 3 minutes that Stripe allow you to log in and all of those kind of messes. So what you would do is you would go to here. I'm gonna show you this on the dashboard, yeah, because you get this on the dashboard. So I thought we were going to have a 4-page quoting form that will allow customers to, so your heart drops when you hear this, right? First thing. But you're going to look at what are they talking about. Oh man, they want me to do this on this form. What am I going to do? I'm just going to go here and call this a future task. Add a tag here called future task and says, that's an awesome idea. But it's a lot more than what I believe we need in order for us to get to the deadline on time and stick to the scope of the project. That being said, I made a note of this so that we can revisit this first thing after the launch, initial launch. Right? So what did I do here? I gave them validation that what they're saying is right and they're cool and it's good. And I also told them that it's not something that we can tackle right now. But I also promised me and them that I'm gonna get paid for it. So then, what happens when I get the when I have the famine in my agency, or I just have a month with a little less work, or even straight after the project, I want to get the ball rolling. I can go to my filters here and I can search based on some tags. Let me just refresh this one sec. Go to my filters and find the future task, and there it is. So I can come back to this at any other point in time. But even if I click on all sites, I'm going to go to some of the tags that I might have here. No? Oh, it didn't give me the expected behavior on this one. But yeah, so this is how I would approach this thing. You want to know what your client wants at any given moment, but you don't have to agree to everything. So let them go wild and then just say, no, this is crazy. No, this is not a good idea. Oh, we actually have an example of this with 48 and 48, Jerome. You liked my response there, right?
Yes, yeah. I can't remember what she asked for.
I'll show
She
you a
asked
real
for
life
something.
example. Was kind of in the beginning ones. I don't know where it was, but basically she
You
kind of came
search
up.
for smiley face. I remember you put a smiley face there. Will that show up? I don't even know.
Maybe loads of smiley faces, I guess.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, she asked for something like, I think she asked for a smaller header or something. And you were just
Yeah,
like, no, that's not a good idea.
that's not a good idea. Like I appreciate your thought, but that's not a good idea. So I take charge and I take responsibility over the project. I am the one in charge. And and Jerome was like, "What did you send this to her?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm in charge. I was assigned as with the responsibility of getting the project done. So I'm not gonna let all of these distractions come in the way. I just need to get the project done." All right, we kind of went off track here. So let's go back to this flip back. I hope this was useful and gave you a different outlook on what is scope creep. Scope creep, in my opinion, is the our inability to face client feedback. So what we want to do is we want to embrace feedback, and we want to just let them know yes, no, or later. That's it. It's not a must. Cool. Let's go back to here. Where are we? So we kind of talked about, we saw all kinds of stuff that we have added. Basically, those three are brand new just from the past few months. And then for the upcoming year, we're going to do a whole bunch more. Now, what is our approach with Atarim? Think about this like this, guys. When we build a website, it takes us between 3 to 5 days to build a website on our own. A basic website, a basic business website, 10 pages, right? 3 to 5 days is the max that this should take a professional that's been doing this for a while. But as soon as a client gets involved, the average project completion time is between 4 to 6 weeks. And that is the insanity of our industry. And what is this 83%? This is the real build time. And this is what you're talking about, flipback. This is the scope creep that we agree to. This is the client delays because we are not training them or not giving them the knowledge and the tools. We're not empowering with the systems. We're just throwing stuff at them, expecting them to know how to do this. So they procrastinate. And then when there is no clarity, there's loads of back and forth. And when we agree to scope creep, we don't have the right systems to manage scope creep because what is scope creep but inspiration that strikes the client at different stages of the project? That's good. You want to inspire them. If they are inspired to do more with you, that's a good thing. That signals to you that you're actually giving them you're getting their mind rolling about their own business. But another way is of generating scope creep is not doing the stages properly at the beginning. So not giving them the right place to express themselves leads to scope creep, which is when they can't express themselves or when they express themselves when it's too late, right? So there is a place for this, and I'm going to show you on some of the bonuses here as well. Simply not knowing what to do. That's another thing that is causing this 83%. So Atarim tackles this. And this is how we're getting, and we have a few people that are here with us already. So George is right here. George, you went from 5 weeks down to 10 days on the average completion time. We have Tatiana that went from 3 months to 1 month. He dropped. Tom here dropped 6 months on his complex projects, from 1 year to 6 months. Cut it by half. Alan cut 75%. Went to a third literally a week after he started with Atarim. Dan here dropped 3 hours every single day. So 7 hours days, 1 hour is lunch. So you have like basically 6 hours in a day. 3 hours was nonsense, and that just stopped. And we have Ibn here that completed 300 tasks in 3 days with the system and got the project done on time. Right, we've kind of gone through this one, so I'm just going to skip this, yeah? So if you want to read my story a little bit, you can read what my experience was and how frustrating this was for me going through all of these challenges. And then we have some more amazing stories of how we're basically cutting the 83%. From Andrew, they went from 3 weeks to 3 days. Ivica, that cut his QA process by half. Gary, that went from 4 months to 4 weeks. Chuck, that doubled his productivity, and so on. I appreciate you guys for taking the time to do these sessions with me and document your results. I have a few more that I need to publish from Rosie, from Bob WP, and a few other agencies that are in the pipeline. So I appreciate all of you guys for taking the time. Right. So for new users, this is what we're offering: doubling the resources on everything. So if on the agency plan, $250 a month, you get 200 websites. How much is it, Jerome, per month?
For 100 sites?
For two. Well, we got 250 divided by 200, right? On 25 per website per month to save to save literally like months from your day to day, or from or hours every single day. And here we have 120. That's $2 per website. Really, that's what it is. And we have 50. We're giving you 20, right? So these are the plans that are for new users that want to join us right now. And how do I see the and the upgrades are basically taking what you've already paid, or your subscription, and they're prorating all of this. So if you are logged in and you're watching this page, you will be able to see the plans that you can go onto. I think that I'm logged in.
Yeah, I think mentioning the yearly is a good point as well, where you can pay quarterly for a yearly
Right.
subscription as well.
And save 2 months in the process.
Yeah.
So, for example, here we're already talking about, for me, that would be 1,300 a year, that I'm getting 200 websites. So I'm going to do this like that. 1,300 divided by 12 divided by 200. That's already like $half per domain on this thing, because of this Black Friday deal. So really, it's the best thing that we've done all year in terms of the value. So now is definitely the right time to come and upgrade. All you need to do is just log in, and it's going to show you which ones you can join for the monthly or the yearly, or you can check out the quarterly plans as well if you are, which will appear down here below. I am just on one of the higher plans, so I don't see them. But we don't stop there. Yeah. We have a bunch of bonuses, because I want to give you guys not only the information, or not only the tools, but also the knowledge to get these things done, and to get to just a more realistic time. Because guys, this is just insane. This is just insane that it takes 3 days to build a website, but then it really takes 6 weeks. It's just crazy. And this is what the state of our industry is in. So we don't want to be there. We wanna get this as close as possible to the realistic time of building a website.
Exactly.
Right. So let's see how we're gonna get there. I'm gonna give you, on top of the tools, you're also gonna get some bonuses. So you got some reusable templates for different stages of the project. The discovery session template. Jerome, do you have this link somewhere to drop here for me?
I do, yes.
Maybe even in the private chat here, so I can pull this up. So basically, what this is, it's how to run the most efficient discovery session that will give you all the clarity that you need to build you up in the eyes of the client, and to help you avoid later, or avoid early stage scope creep. Right? That's how I refer to this. Let's see if we have this here somewhere. Private chat.
Yeah, sure. I've got it right now. It is right. Yeah.
Okay, as Jerome is finding this link, drop this here in the private chat in StreamYard.
Oh, sorry, in here.
So we also have the wireframe.
It's on Teamwork Chat.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna jump there. So we have wireframe templates for all of the major page builders that allow you to visually collaborate with clients and gather content the right way, because you're giving the clients context and clarity as to what is expected of them. And it takes literally 2 minutes to do a full page wireframe. So if you have a 10-page website, you can spend an hour and you're done, and you're not gonna deal with weeks of waiting for content if you follow this methodology. And we're also giving you the training on how to do that later on here. But then we're also giving you, it started as 20, but now it's 29 email templates that we use. Maybe you can drop me that link as well. So I'm going to start with the, 29 must-have web agency emails to use with our brand new support desk that you can drop into every scenario that might come your way. So let's have a look at this ideal discovery session. What it does, it takes you through a discovery session questionnaire. So we have different sections and questions for every part of this thing, and you just kind of do this as an interview. And then we have a session structure, how long this should take, what do you do for every step of the process. So this is going to be 5 minutes. This is going to be 2 minutes. Then we're going to invest 5 minutes in here, 10 minutes in here, 90 minutes on this section, and so on and so on. So this is what we call the ideal discovery session. It's literally a stage in a box. You just execute on this, and you're going to get all the information that you need, battle tested after hundreds of projects. And then where's the next one? Right here, right? I'll get this guy. Oh, it's the same one.
Last one, last one. Yeah,
Last
sorry,
one.
I sent it. Okay, yeah, it wouldn't copy for some reason. Yeah.
The 29 must-use web agency email templates. So, of course, there's some background on how to use this, and then it's divided into categories for new projects and clients. When you're doing the site mapping stage, how to do the site map. We're also showing you here what to send, copy paste. Wireframing stage, design approval stage, launch care plans, how to get them on a care plan straight away, and working there. And then for existing projects and clients, the client didn't send the content, what to do. The client didn't approve the design, what to do. Support requests are getting out of hand, what to do, and so on. Checking in with clients, all of those things, and write on these items. Everyday emails for different scenarios, right? So then we have 20 everyday emails for different scenarios, discussing the website brief, highlighting issues in the website besides the design, extending a deadline if you need to do that, handling late payments, turning down a project if you don't want to insult anyone, for convincing a hesitant client to sign a contract, sending the finished wireframe, for requesting additional funds for a project, requesting case studies, seeking referrals, client onboarding, requesting more information, cold emails, setting deadlines for the project stage, and so on and so on. This just keeps on going here. We have how many pages is this? Like 20 pages of templates that you can use and just, again, copy paste into the Atarim support desk. And Christy, if you go to your account, you're going to find half of these for existing customers. And if you upgrade, then you're also going to get a bunch of these stuff as well. And we also have the revamped academy. So over the past few years, I had the amazing privilege of discussing web design and website agencies, workflows and systems, and basically business with some of the top website experts or web experts or WordPress experts in our industry. And you probably recognize a bunch of these faces here from different groups or different webinars or different sessions. And what we did is we have more than 60 hours of content that is basically the best mastermind for website agencies on the market. And what we did, and this is, guys, this is not a course. The way that we look at this is that every time a challenge presents itself, every time that you have a challenge popping up in your business, you can hop onto the academy, just search for that challenge, and you're probably going to have an expert that is giving you their insights on how to tackle this exact challenge. So that means stuff around agency marketing and growth hacks, agency systems and tools, content creation secrets, generating recurring revenue within your business, mastering client and team management, growth mindset, and so on and so on. Productization for scale, how to build websites for clients that are profitable and not just awesome. Service delivery, project management intensive, and all of those kind of cool stuff. This is a huge resource. And we have something like this, Jerome, for SaaS companies, right? And I was
exactly.
very much inspired by this. And how do we work with this? How do I work with this with you guys?
Well, it's like whenever we need to know something new or we need to be reminded of something that, we've done it in the past. So let's say, for example, we did Black Friday last year, right? We did a bunch of training and stuff to get prepared for that. But then we also did it this year as well, because there's new trainings, or even the old ones can give you stuff again, because obviously you just watch it once and it kind of, you do what's implemented in it, but it gets 6 months down the line and that's gone already. So you just constantly learning through it, so you could watch the same video 4 or 5 times.
Right. And as in different stages of your journey, and you kind of pick up different things from that
Exactly,
same
yeah.
video that you watched 6 months ago or a year ago. So again, guys, this is not a course. This is like the best resource for tackling day-to-day challenges within your web design business. You just go in, you type the challenge that you're facing, and you just watch the video that comes up. And
Exactly.
finally, bonus number three. So you're gonna get on the call with Jerome if you join the Black Friday deal today or this week, so that we can learn about your workflow, suggest how you can get all of this information implemented, and just make sure that you're on track with the success that we're generating for some of our for all of our users here. So yeah, this is our Black Friday deal. Exactly 1 hour, within 55 minutes it took to go through all of this stuff. And really, guys, the one thing that I wanted you to take away from this, that this is insane, and this is what we want fixed in our industry. How come a 3 to 5 day website takes 4 to 6 weeks to build with a client? And this is a good way. This is a good one. If a client procrastinates, this can become months and months. For existing users, we got the atarim.io/upgrade. You can find out what you can use, where you can go and save some money on there and double your resources. Even if you are guys are on existing plans, this is the best time to upgrade because you're basically getting exactly twice the amount of value for the same amount of money. And I would personally ask you to drive people our way for the free email support desk designed for website agencies and freelancers. We're only offering just a couple of hundreds of these ones because we don't want to overwhelm our system. So if you want to get a free email support desk that is specifically designed for website agencies, just come on in and apply. And then within 24 hours, we're going to give you the response back. If you are a legitimate web agency or a legitimate web freelancer, then you have nothing to worry about. This is just to clear out the riffraff or any SaaS tools, small businesses that are going to try and get us on this deal. So we just want to serve the people that we can serve, and these are you guys. So if you are already a user, please help us promote this and share this around. Black Friday is a very saturated time of year, so every share helps, and I really mean that. And yeah, let's help the industry. Jerome, any final thoughts?
Um, I'm very excited for the free inbox. I can't wait for people to start using it because that's when we really see the power of it, right? We know the power, but I'm really looking forward to people who start using it and then they come back and say, like how all the case studies we have, and I'm looking forward to people getting the benefits of the inbox. Because it's what keeps me going. Honestly, one of the main things that keeps me going is knowing that we are helping so many agencies and people who are struggling with, like that diagram that you were just showing where projects that are supposed to take a couple weeks are taking months and months, and it kills businesses. It really does.
It really
it killed
does.
it killed me it killed me as a freelancer. I would, if I did know all of this stuff, I would probably still be freelancing, um because the reason I got a job at your agency is because I was suffering from this massively and I
Right.
didn't know what to do. So I was like, I'm just going to get a job now. I don't have to worry about a project
Eh,
paying me anymore, or a client paying me anymore, because of that 83%.
yeah,
um
yeah.
so yeah,
And
I mean,
and this is where the profits go to. This is what's killing the profit. So it's not that you're charging more or less because of this. You're charging the same amount of money, but it takes you 12 times longer to deliver the same amount of work.
I
So,
used to do big projects too. I was quite lucky because I had my first ever big project. I was recommended by a friend, and because I made that website, I got a lot of recommendations to other big companies. But some of them took up to a year to complete, and they were big projects, but it was because I was working with big companies, and I didn't have anything like this in place. So I was, by the time I finished the project, I had already lost money essentially,
right.
because
Yeah,
I didn't even have time to look for. I was basically a full time web designer for them, but I was freelance. So
right.
it was awful. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have a clue.
And you were getting you got the deposit at the beginning, and you were waiting for that lump sum at the end, right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. And I only used to make clients pay a 10% deposit,
Wow.
because I thought, if they pay 10%, then they're most likely to just pay it quickly and then I can
Right.
start, sort of thing.
So that project that you did, the 1 year project, how long does it really take?
So it was a Shopify store.
Right.
And if it was just me, it would have taken me a month max to build it
Right.
all. And
So
this is just,
11 months is this, and this is
and I
this
mean
this correlates.
everything.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was gonna say, I mean that's everything. Adding the products, adding all the content, doing everything myself, it would have taken me a month.
Right. And that perfectly fits into this thing. So this is like the framework of a base business websites, but we can see this even from some of the case studies here. This doesn't mean that you have to do a 3-day website, small project. This also applies to if you're doing like big projects, like membership, complex membership projects, like Tom here, or you're doing like 3 months projects and you want to drop them to 1 month. The whole idea is that this is just insane. This is just
Yeah.
crazy, crazy.
And they
Uh,
still use the website that they paid for. This was 8 years
right,
ago, and they paid. It was a lot of money. But when I was 23. It was like over a 20 grand project. Go to the website. It's called CIATE, and you'll see it's not that much. It's like wasn't that much content at all. Ciate they're called. It's a yeah. That's all you have to type. It will come up in Google. The not that one, second one. Yeah,
this
it's the
guy.
same. The same. Everything's the
That's the
same.
website. Yeah,
Yeah. It's
that's
just a
beautiful, man.
homepage, and then it's it's just a load of
Broken
category
English.
pages. Oh no. So it's
uh,
like it was super quick. There's nothing difficult about this project. It's a basic store.
yeah,
Um, but it took me a year to finish it,
right. Instead
and
of
they
a
got
month.
a bargain because they're still using it. I should have charged them
Yeah,
100 grand.
7 years.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
exactly.
still using it.
Should get royalties.
Yeah, exactly. Every year it's up. They should pay me £20,000. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right. So
but
as
yeah,
I'm as yeah, go on, Joe.
No, I was gonna say I'm just excited to help more people like me, and the situation I was in and the situation we were in as an agency. I'm
Yeah.
just excited for us to be more and more out there and people getting, you know, stopping this problem that's insidious in the industry that we're in.
Yeah, and it's just really like completely out of reality, and that is once I got that realization that this is what the industry is experiencing and I am experiencing every day, and I don't think that anyone can doubt this stat. This is just like such a an essential piece of truth that is just being shown in our face when we realize that this is really the work that we do, but this is the mess that we get ourselves into, all this crap. So yeah, so that's what we're tackling, guys. The red bit. So right, so I'm waiting for the photos. How long did that take?
It didn't take long because it was a big company, so they had a photographer,
Right,
they had a
so,
graphic designer I worked with. They were really good to work with. It's just the all of the bureaucracy within the company. It just made it really. They moved very very slowly in terms of getting stuff signed off, and you know
right,
all of the work condensed into the year that I actually did probably would have taken around 2 to 3 months of actual work when I'm working with them. The rest of the time was just me waiting to hear back. Yeah, this is
right.
fine. That's fine. This it's just yeah, and a system
Yeah.
like this would have stopped that completely.
All right. So on this note, I'm gonna thank everyone. Thank you, Jerome, for joining me today. Thanks, guys, for sticking around, and yeah, I'm excited to see how many people we can get on the email support desk, or basically just meeting our cap of a few hundreds, a couple of hundreds of people before we just like put a stop to it. So get your folks on there right now. Existing users, you know the value that we can bring to people's businesses. So please help them come our way. And now is the best time to upgrade so that you can prepare yourself for the upcoming year, as well as get all of these awesome bonuses that we carefully crafted just for this awesome promotion today. So have an awesome day, everyone, and I'll see you inside our Facebook group. Bye.
Bye, guys.